So I wanted to keep the color of this exterior as a big surprise, but it's trying to like trying to hide an elephant behind a haystack here. But what we got is the front cap of this, Randy. We got the one-piece cap.
One-piece molded front cap, fiberglass with a gel coat exterior, just like what we're going to see on the Outback.
Yep, I look at this, there's no seams on the front. It's really, really sharp. Got propane tanks on the front here, room for a couple batteries on it.
LED lights up front.
Hookup lights. As we move back here, the champagne color. I mean, this thing looks really, really sharp. But
it's going to separate yourself from the rest of the guys in the campground. It's not the traditional white, so it looks great going down the road. Looks great being towed behind those new trucks out there, and just a sharp-looking camper.
Easy to keep clean.
Very easy to keep clean. It's not going to show those dark streaks like mine does.
I really want to bring up a point here. A lot of people don't realize that there's two ways to make a trailer. One is called hung fiberglass, and one is laminated fiberglass.
You're absolutely right.
And there's people. They look very, very similar until you go up to the outside and feel them. Hung fiberglass is a poor man's trailer.
It is. It doesn't have the longevity as the laminated walls. Now, just like you said, when they're new, it looks kind of very similar. But as the unit starts to get some age, we've really just hung a sheet of fiberglass on the outside and kind of glued it, where these are actually built on a bench in a clean environment, and they roll these things out when they put these walls together. So we actually get 100% adhesion. We're not going to just get something stuck to the side of the trailer. So great way to do it, and it's going to last for a long time.
Yep. So just next time when you're shopping trailers, you know, take it upon yourself. Is this hung fiberglass? Is this laminated? The Outback uses, the Terrain uses the same wall as the Outback. It's laminated fiberglass.
Absolutely right.
Yeah. Full storage across the front here, as always. Big cabinet door.
All aluminum framed inside. Everything's welded. Just goes back to the quality of the Outback.
Insulated doors on this, Randy?
There is insulated doors on the Terrain.
Yep, without a doubt. We got a couple little features here. I see we got an outlet for a TV, it looks like.
Outlet for TV, power out here. New steps this year. Like to see it on the Terrain. Looks great. And it gives us a lot more traction as we go up rather than the sandpaper.
Outback invented kind of, I call it the sideways stabilizer. I mean,
and that's something that came from the Outbackers. One of the real things that separates Outback aside from the rest of them is they talk to these guys that camp in Outbacks, and they send them their prototypes, and these guys tear them apart and they tell them what they like and what they don't like. I was talking with our rep the other day about that, and he says they get a list once a month of these things that they think they should change or keep them ahead of the competition, and they really take that and they implement it in their pieces, and that's why the Outback is a trendsetter rather than a follower.
Okay, we see the cable drive system here that we talked about inside. I mean, it's a more expensive system to build, and that's why people haven't used it for years. I mean, it's been in the motorhome industry for a long, long time, invented by the Amish.
Absolutely, but we're going to see it on our lightweights. That's going to save us 300 to 600 pounds per slide, and when you add up a couple slides like on this guy, that's 1,200 pounds, and that's why this guy's coming in at 6,350. We can tow it behind those smaller trucks. We're going to save gas towing it, but you're not missing any quality.
I got a speaker here. I got a speaker here on the other side. You can't see it from the video here, but a couple speakers on the outside. We got a little cook station here, stainless steel.
Absolutely. If you like to burn things like me, great place for me to cook out here.
Keeps all the smoke from
you got it.
Fire detector.
Yeah.
You must cook the same way I do. Arctic barrier. Tell us a little bit. What is an Arctic barrier? And why do we need it?
That is, the biggie is our enclosed underbelly with a duct from the furnace down in that area. What the enclosed underbelly is going to do for us is it gives us a dead airspace, so it helps with our R values. And by putting the heat down there, if you're using this in the fall or the spring, it's really going to keep that floor a little warmer. It's just going to give us a nice feel inside the unit. And it works both ways, not just with hot, but with cold as well. So if it's hot outside, we want to keep that AC inside.
I agree. A lot of people think, you know what, they look at a trailer and you can get confused. I hate to use the word gypsy brands out there, but there's brands out there that are price point brands. This Terrain is in a price area, but it's not a price point trailer. So.
And you're absolutely right. But with Pete's RV's buying power, we can get that into the price of those gypsy brands out there, and you're still getting a quality trailer, not somebody that's going to be out of business next year.
Well, Randy, I appreciate your time. This, I think, is going to be a real hot property here at the dealership.
I'm very excited about it. You know as well as most of the guys around here, Outback's one of my favorite units, and the Terrain is just a derivative from that Outback. So. I love it.
Hey, thanks for your time today, and it's randy@petesrv.com if you want to send a quick email here. And I just want a couple things I want to wrap up with you before you go. So in wrapping it up today, guys, the Terrain by Outback is a great unit. It's an ultralight travel trailer. It's going to save us weight, but yet we're going to have the same quality bills as the regular Outback. We're going to have the arch ceilings, the one-piece floor, the Arctic package that's built into the underbelly of the trailer. So there's a lot of great features to this, but yet we're not sacrificing any of those to get that lightweight. So when you're thinking Pete's RV Center, think the Terrain. One thing we talked earlier was about the back door of this, so I just want to open this up for you.
Dude, did you see the size of this bathroom?
Dude, will you cut the crap on there? Get in there and sell a few trailers. Thanks, guys, for visiting Pete's RV TV today.